Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez step out with their respective wedding rings amid rumors they have broken up.
Are Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck completely done? Well, there are some major signs that are leading fans to believe that their relationship is completely over and it's just a matter of time before either one of them files for divorce.
I didn't think much of myself, and so the world didn't think much of me.
Things are looking really bad between them, and here's just some of the biggest signs that J-Lo and Ben are done. Jennifer Lopez was seen stepping out without her husband Ben Affleck on Wednesday, May 15th, 2024, and this really fuels speculations that they are splitting up. J-Lo and Ben, known as Bennifer together, they were last spotted together several weeks prior at the end of March 2024 while having lunch in New York City. And the solo sightings have been increasing since then. If you're not familiar, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, they actually got engaged way back at the end of 2002, but they split up a year later before calling it quits permanently in 2004.
Ben Affleck has hit a breaking point with J-Lo.
Then fast forward all the way to 2021, April 2021 to be exact, J-Lo and Ben were sighted together for the first time in over a decade, fueling some dating speculations. And they finally went public with their revived relationship, and they got married in July 2022. However, it has now been alleged that the couple simply couldn't make it work and it may be splitting up after less than 2 years of marriage. According to a source who talked to the publication In Touch, Ben has already left their home that they shared together. Yeah, that's wild. Ben has already moved out completely out of their $60 million home that he shares with Jennifer Lopez.
Ben Affleck moved out of the house that they shared.
And to elaborate on this, here is what the source had to say. He's focusing on his work and his kids now. Ben already moved out and they'll likely have to sell the dream home they spent 2 years searching for. They'll never stop loving each other, but she can't control him and he can't change her. There's no way it could have lasted. Guys, this is pretty sad. Like, this was literally their dream home. $60 million. It's 46,000 square feet, and they've only lived in it for like a year. The property itself, known as Wallingford Estate, sits on a 5-acre promontory, which is a raised mass of land that projects into a lowland or body of water. And their home has 12 bedrooms and 24 bathrooms. So guys, this place is massive. And now fans have noted that the couple has been spending a lot of time apart recently, and they're even attending events separately. For instance, this whole recent incident where Jennifer was spotted leaving without her husband Ben Affleck, where she arrived at a dance facility in LA dressed casually and sporty, and she was surrounded by her crew. And that's where fans noticed that, yeah, another sighting, no Ben with her. Also, Jennifer Lopez co-chaired the Met Gala in New York alone on May 6, 2024, and it was pretty surprising to fans who expected that Ben Affleck would attend with her. Ben is claimed to have been working on the film The Accountant 2, but the insider claims that he decided to call it quits on his marriage to Jennifer, and that's the reason why he didn't show up. Outside of that, Ben Affleck was seen on his own at the roast of Tom Brady on May 5th, 2024, where he delivered probably the worst set of the night, in my opinion at least. Like, what was that, guys? If you saw the roast and you saw Ben's piece, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He also seemed pretty anxious and not really himself, so maybe he's dealing with all this personal stuff with the marriage. Probably. Then there was Jennifer's decision to air her Amazon Prime documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, and that was back in February of 2024, which recounted her love journey with Ben Affleck. And as well intended as she may have been, well, this documentary appears to have caused a lot of strain on their marriage, and it didn't benefit their marriage in any way. This was all part of a $20 million tribute to Ben, which also included This Is Me Now, a love story, which is a semi-autobiographical musical rom-com action sci-fi film. And J-Lo also released This Is Me Now, which is her 9th studio album, also in February of 2024. So she kind of went all out with this, trying to make this big tribute to Ben, all this production, and it seems like it was to no avail. The source also went on to say this: Ben would never try to stifle Jennifer's dreams or tell her she can't do something that advances her career, even though she can be quite controlling of him. The couple has previously appeared pretty tense in prior outings together, including a heated confrontation during their St. Bart's vacation. And then just a few months earlier, in September of 2023, Jennifer was photographed looking pretty anxious as she sat in the passenger seat of a car with Ben as they drove around LA. The two also had previously raised some eyebrows when they were pictured at Jennifer's film, The Mothers, premiere in Los Angeles, and Jennifer had a pretty uneasy moment while posing on the red carpet, frowning and making some faces at Ben, and he appeared to be pretty unhappy during this whole incident, although a lip reader did subsequently confirm that it wasn't an argument that they were having. But yeah, after this whole altercation thingy that wasn't really an altercation, they quickly reverted back to their Hollywood style, you know, with bright grins and kisses. So it seemed like that was resolved. And the couple also appeared to have a heated exchange at the Grammy Awards in February of 2024, although they both later dismissed the incident. So when fans are seeing all of this and hearing all of this, and also hearing about JLo being so controlling of Ben, yeah, it's leading people to believe that this relationship is 100% done, and it's just a matter of time before somebody served divorce papers. So guys, I really want to know, like, what are your thoughts about JLo and Ben and their relationship? Do you think it's done, or do you think, like, after years and years and years, they got back together and they're just not gonna let their relationship end like that because they have such a long history together? Like, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks once again for hanging out with me here on FTD News. You guys have an awesome day. See you soon. Boom.